And then I said, because I used to see a nice, beautiful face, and I'm like, okay,
Oh my
I could
God.
either go to Arkansas or you can come to London. And I'm like, but because I had work in between, I'm like, no, you come to London, because I work from home anyway as well. So you come to London, and then we can, we can chill out, hang out. She said she agreed that she even had no passport. She's like 39 years old. She never traveled out of the US. She had no
Wow.
passport. We had to get a passport. Oh, okay, we get that done. I put her on the plane from Arkansas to London. She comes, stays at my place for 1 week. 1 week and a
Yeah.
half, maybe. Was in 1 week and a half. She didn't even talk with a single dime, Kendra. Single dime, Kendra. Not a single dollar.
So you had, so she didn't have any money with.
She wanted to go visit, like she wanted to go Buckingham Palace to see where the Queen used to live. She wanted to
Oh my
go.
God.
She wanted to take her Paris.
I actually went to London.
But
You can take
unfortunately,
her.
the trains were not working that day. The trains were not working that day, Kendra, to go to
Well,
Paris.
I was gonna say I actually went to London and took a train to Paris.
Yeah.
So, but you're saying she had no money to do anything.
Not a single dime, but she wanted to get souvenirs back to Arkansas. I had to pay for that.
So why?
Bro, you can't complain about that. This was your move was dumb. I'm just gonna call it what it is. You got scammed. You were thirsty. You thought you found yourself a good woman. You missed all the signs. The fact that you said when you're in your video call, she only was showing her face, and she didn't have a passport, and you had to help her with a passport, which means you had to pay money as well. You got used. I can't even believe it. I mean, I'm glad he's coming out with this story so other guys can see this. But all this money you invested in this woman, you could have invested it in going back to Africa to find a nice woman if that's what you really wanted. Damn.
Why did you pay for all these things if you knew you didn't like her?
No, because
Exactly.
Kendra, I thought we could establish a friendship, yeah. But then her attitude was that if I can't have you, no one's gonna have you.
What?
That was her decision.
That was her attitude towards me, because when she went back to Arkansas, I kept talking to her, like I kept the dialogue going, right? Like I said to her,
Why? Why did you keep talking to her if you figured out that after flying her to London, she was just depending on you for everything and she just didn't seem interested and lazy? And then she goes back and you keep talking to her? That means lets me know he's thirsty. Oh, he doesn't get that much attention from women in London or whatever. Because he could have spent that same kind of money with women around London, even less than that. You don't need to spend all this much money to know a woman isn't interested in you. And then you say she wasn't that interesting, but even when she went back, you kept talking to her. You're thirsty. I'm sorry. That is the truth.
well, look, her name was Nisa. I said, Nisa, I wanna keep friendship with you.
Why?
Let's be friends, but you're gonna help me out because I wanna move to the United States. I'm a British citizen, Kendra.
Okay, so now we get into it. So basically, you bought her that 4K ticket, and you spent all this money because you wanted her to return the favor. And hold on, let me get this out.
Kendra,
you wanted her.
I want someone to be with. I want someone to be with, and we be together.
Let me say this last part because. Let me say this last part because we all trying to figure out why you spent so much money on this girl if you didn't want a future.
Exactly.
So now we get it. You wanted her to help you to get to America.
Exactly.
No, it's not that.
You just said that you want to move to the United States.
Like it's like Kendra. I want to move out. I want to settle down with a family in Texas. That's my goal.
Yeah, you live in the United States right now.
Kendra, Kendra, 1 second. Let me show you this, Kendra. Kendra, just give me a sec. I'll show you this. Oh my God.
Kendra. This is bad. This is embarrassing to all men. I'm not gonna lie.
Kendra, you see? Kendra. Let me show you this, Kendra, yeah? So this is my British passport.
Okay.
I'm a British citizen. This is my British passport.
Okay.
Right? But I want to be like working in Texas.
Okay.
Because my profession is like in energy, oil, some more like energy. And I work in the energy industry in London, right?
So now he's advertising because now more women are going to be his inbox because to them they're going to be thinking If you're spending money on a woman randomly, flying her out, spending money on her, taking her around London for no reason, you say you don't like her, but you're continuing to talk to her, he's going to get more predators. He's going to get more women who can scam him, who are going to even be asking him for physical cash to send them money. This is what he's doing now. He's advertising what kind of job he does. He makes good money. He's inviting more women to scam him. And I can't even believe how he doesn't see this.
But because in Texas there's more opportunities in energy industry. So I wanna have a family, like relocate to Texas, have a family there, you know, because that's where my career opportunities are, you know.
Right.
That's my whole point, Kendra.
So I'm gonna ask you this question again because you still didn't answer the question. Can you live in America right now?
No.
I can move to America, yes. I can move to America, yes.
Can you stay, or do you have to leave by a certain amount of time?
I can stay for 3 months, but if I wanna do more than 3 months, then I have to like apply for like a stay for more than 3 months. But I can come to America right now and stay there for 3 months without any question.
So if you wanted to stay longer than 3 months, would, I don't know, marrying an American woman help that process?
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
He knows.
All right, fair enough. All right, so do you want to meet a new woman?
Yes, I really wanted to, because the other one was a disaster, Kendra. I was so upset.
No, that wasn't you. She wasn't a disaster. You are the disaster. Now you are saying you're looking for more women. You are going to go to get more women, even more than that you get the first time, because all they see is a man who freely spends his money on women he doesn't even know. They are going to pretend. They're going to do all sorts of gymnastics just to get you to spend money on them. How you cannot see that doesn't make sense to me.
Kendra, I spent $5,000 on that thing, on that whole situation, and I reaped nothing from it.
You're gonna spend more.
Get your American pass. So now let's make sure. Next time, here's the deal. If you're gonna spend,
he talks too much.
Stop trying to overtalk me. If you're gonna spend $5,000, make sure she's gonna help you get to America longer than 3 months first. You need to be real talk, have a direct conversation.
Yep.
Because some women would make that deal. You be upfront. We just heard you spend all this money on this girl you don't even like. So some women might say, you know what? If you spend $5,000 on me, I'll do what you need to be done. So you need to start off with that.
Kendra,
how many guys in the comments, comment down below, how many guys think more women are going to use him for free money and he won't get anything from it? I'll be the first one to say that. More women are going to use him. In fact, let me even change it. More beautiful women, because now beautiful women are going to target him, use him for free money. They're going to give him all these false promises, asking him to send them money, because they are going to say, I'm going to help you come to America. More beautiful women are going to use him because he looks like free money right now. Even some guys are going to pretend to be women and use him. I'm going to be honest. He looks like a man who just freely spends money on women he doesn't even know.
I told you the attitude was like, if I'm going to have you, because I think she was willing to do that for me, but I was more willing to be with her. Her attitude was like, if
let's take it from the top. What's your name? What's your name, sweetheart?
Anthony.
Anthony, and you're in London, right?
I'm in London.
How old are you again, Anthony?
I turned 39 on August this month.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a risk analyst.
A what?
Risk analyst. You know, like I work in
risk
energy.
Analyst. Do you have any children?
No children.
Okay, you ever been married?
No.
Okay. Anthony, 39, London. He's a risk analyst. No kids, never married. Looking for a woman in America. Let's be clear. He wants to move to Texas. Let's be clear.
They're
we got those things already known. So if your ass don't want to help him get his ass to Texas, this man ain't for you. Now, what kind of woman you looking for, Anthony?
I'm looking for a Black American woman. She's gotta be Black.
That will help you get to Texas. Keep going.
What else do you want to know? What do you need to know, Kendra?
No, this is your opportunity to put yourself out there for the woman watching.
I gotta provide like 70%. She gotta have something like 30% as well.
Because she have kids.
Maximum 2.
All right. What are your deal breakers? Things you don't like?
I don't like dishonesty.
You don't like dishonesty?
Dishonest. I don't like dishonesty. Yeah.
Okay.
And if we're gonna be if we're gonna be in this together, it's gonna be us together. You know. Okay. That's Kendra. I've been looking for someone who's like truthful and trustworthy. I just can't get. It's like you can't get any woman like that anymore in this world.
Yeah, because you lead with your money. I can guarantee you, the money you spent on that woman, you told her, I can buy you a ticket to come see me. She didn't say it. You said it. So all they see is a man, you probably make good money, is a man who's willing to spend money for the sake of it. And guess what? They're going to use you for that. So, like I said, more women are going to be in his inbox. American women are going to be in his inbox using for some free money. What do you guys think about that? I'll put down the full link down below to Kendra G's show down below.